Hello guys, welcome to the Driver channel. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how you can catch your candles. Okay, so with this strategy, you'll be able to catch your daily candles. Okay, and with this strategy, at least there's a lot of opportunities you are going to see in the market every single day, which means that it is a chance for you to make a lot of money using this strategy by catching just small candles. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification, and if I post new strategy, you guys will be aware. And we are on a road to hit 5k subscribers, so please and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So with that being said, let's proceed with the strategy. So firstly, we talk about the settings of the strategy, then we dive into how you can use the strategy. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to share with you guys the settings of the strategy. Okay, so first thing you want to do is just go to this icon you are seeing at the top. So when you click on the icon, it's going to direct you to where you are going to add all your indicator up. So this is all the indicator we are going to be needing for this strategy. Okay, first indicator is the moving average. So how do we add this up is by clicking on this F icon right here. So when we click on it, this is the parameters. Now the period is 65, shift is 1, method is exponential, apply to close, and for the style, using the color of your choice. Then once you do that, click on save and you're going to have your moving average in your chart. Now moving on to the next indicator, which is the moving average as well. So how do we add this up? We do the same thing by clicking on this icon right here. So I click on this icon, search for your moving average, and this second moving average. Now the period is 15, shift is 1, method is simple, apply to close, and for the style, use any color of your choice. Once you do that, click on save and you're going to have your moving average in your chart. Now to the next indicator, which is also going to be the moving average. Click on this F icon again, and for the moving average, the period is 8, shift is 1, method is simple, apply to close, and for the style, using color of your choice, and then click on save. Once you do that, and you're going to have your moving average in your chart. So that is in the indicator we are going to be using on our main chart. Now moving on to the indicator on our indicator window 1. So how do we add this up? We click on this icon again. We search for our ADX, which you can clearly see it right here. Search for it and click on it. Now for the parameters, the period is 30. For the levels, we need the 15 and the 85 levels. So click on the color and select any color of your choice, and make sure you set all the style for the ADX to be as your background color. Then click on save. Once you do that, and you're going to have your ADX listed on your indicator window 1. Now moving on to the next indicator, which is going to be the Ichimoku. So how do we add this up is by clicking on this F icon, scroll down, search for Ichimoku and click on it. Now for the Ichimoku, the Tenkan is 12, the Kijisen is 4, the Spambi is 18. Now don't apply it to price field, and for the style, using color of your choice. Once you do that, click on save and you're going to add your Ichimoku in your chart. Now once you add everything up and use the same color as we do, then you're going to have a chart like this. If you use the same color that we use, you're going to have the same chart like this. So now talking about how you can now use this strategy. Now before I dive into that, I want you guys to know that you should watch this video to the end so you won't miss any explanation about strategy and how you can go with the strategy. Okay, so you just have to pay attention to everything I'm about to discuss on the strategy, and then you are going to understand and make use of the strategy. So firstly, we are dealing with the 85 levels and the 15 levels. That is the level we are dealing with right here. Okay, so now as you all know, the 15 levels stand for the overbought level and the 85 level stand for the oversold level. Okay, so how do we now make use of these two levels? Now to use these two levels, we know that when we are trading on boom, which is boom indices right here, when we are trading on boom, then we want to make sure that we are using the 85 levels, and when we are trading on crash, we use the 15 levels. So once you understand that, then next thing you want to do is that when you come to boom, then you should be using this its 5 levels. Okay, so now what do you want to see before you take any trade? Now what you want to see, the first thing is you want to now make sure that you see the Chimoku to come to right to the its 5 levels. Okay, it doesn't matter if you break above it, if you move above it rather, or if you just touch it, doesn't matter. You just has to come there and make sure you watch, make sure that you see it touch the 85 levels. So after the Shimoku touch the 85 levels, then what you are expecting is you want to see a crossover between the Ichimoku lines, okay, which you can clearly see that right at this spot. Okay, so you want to see the crossover to happen within the Ichimoku. So when this crossover happen within the Ichimoku, then you can now look into your main chart. Now, what is your expectation on your main chart? Now, your expectation on your main chart is that you want to make sure that you see the price break below the 2 moving average right here. Okay, you have to break below this moving average, which you can clearly see it right here. And the second thing is that you want to see the this red line right here cross below the blue line, which means I want to also see the cross to happen within the moving average. Okay, so after the cross happens and the price break below the moving average, we are now enter for our trades. Okay, now when do you enter for a trade? You enter for a trade right at this candles right here. This is the candle you are going to enter a trade with. So once you enter a trade with this candle right here, now for your take profit target, you always want to take your profit when the candle touch the last moving average, which is the black moving average. Okay, when you touch it, then you want to close your positions. Okay, and for your stop loss, you can just set your stop loss right at the candle that break below the moving average. Okay, so that is how you are going to use the strategy. Okay, so as simple as that is, guys. So let me show you guys another trade, and I'm going to go straight to crash indices. Okay, so on crash we are going to be trading at the uh at 15 region. Okay, so we are going to be trading at 15 region. So we are going to be trading at 15 levels. This is right here. This way we are going to be trading. Now, what do we want to see? Wait, now what we want to see is that we want to see the Ichimoku line, the black line. We are talking about the black line, okay? Black Ichimoku line, which is the line that we want to see the Ichimoku to touch the 15 levels of the ADX. Now, after it touches happens, then we want to now see it break above, cross each other right here, cross each other. You have to break above the other Ichimoku lines. Okay, so on this break up, which you can see it right here, once this crossover happens, then you can now look into your main chart. And what are you looking for in your main chart? Now, what you are looking for is that you want to see the price now break right here. You want to see break above the moving average line, which is the 2 moving average line, and you also want to see the crossover to happen between the moving average lines. Okay, after the cross happens, which happens right at this candle, when that happens, you enter right at the candle that break. So once you enter right at the candle that break, this is the candle right here. So once you enter right at this candle right here, then the next thing you have to do is just take a profit when you see it almost reach the black moving average. So that is how you can use strategy, and it's very simple and it's very straightforward strategy. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification, and type in strategy. You guys will be aware. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.